I'd first come into contact with Jeremy and CPG Systems a few years ago when my partner and I were looking at upgrading our email and calendar sharing systems here at the office. I had experience with Microsoft servers and had heard about Office 365 online. So I Googled to find out who might be able to provide this service for us. And Jeremy was one of the only authorized dealers locally, amidst a few others, that seemed reputable and seemed like they might be a good choice. Jeremy was actually the only call I ever made to find someone to do this project for us. Talked to him on the phone for about 25 minutes where he gave me a complete rundown of the service, quoted me a final price on the phone, and was able to come down for an additional consultation right afterwards. It was a great experience because he was very straightforward. Even when he showed up at my office, he sat down and gave me a non-disclosure agreement first thing before we even started talking about the business, which gave me a good level of peace of mind that we were dealing with a professional. I've had a lot of experience working with IT professionals, and one thing I can consistently say is they usually like to speak in their own language, and they don't always make it simple for people like me to understand what needs to be done. With that said, Jeremy was very different. He was very straightforward with me. He kept things simple. He gave me more information when I asked, but never gave me too much. And I got the sense that when we first started talking, and this was proven to me after we started working together, that he's a business-minded individual. He spent the time making sure that my business would stay up and active and not go down for any length of time while he could accomplish what he needed to. It's a very sensitive matter. You know, every system we use is IT-based. If it goes down for any length of time, it hurts the business. Jeremy did a great job of making sure that my business interests were kept first and foremost. I couldn't say there's one benefit to working with CPG Systems. The first thing that I really enjoy is Jeremy quotes you a price, he sticks to that price. There's no deviation, there's no extra project budget required. If it requires extra work, he gets to the table and gets it done. The other benefit that I find is it's a much better deal financially than hiring someone to come in-house. Usually people that come in-house have one or two solid skill sets, and you're paying them an annual salary, which translates to quite a large bill over time. Jeremy's product and his service is a lot more affordable and allows us access to a lot of different skill sets that we can draw upon for a much lower rate than hiring an individual employee would. Lastly, Jeremy's experience in dealing with business owners and being a business owner himself has given him a really good level of customer service. He understands that my business needs to stay running and open all the time. There cannot be any downtime, especially not when I've got 25 employees plugging away on their systems. If those systems go down, it hurts me greatly. Jeremy's very sensitive to that and does a good job making sure that there is no downtime, even if it means coming in after hours or on weekends in order to get the job done. I know how it is to have an IT problem, and I know how it is to deal with somebody who is an IT problem. If you're experiencing either one of those, I'd recommend talking to Jeremy. He'll keep it simple, he'll keep it straightforward, and he'll make sure that your interests are well served.